Alright, this is Gust 311 back with Skyward Sword, part number 29, I think. And we are finally going into the Lanayru mining facility, it is called. So the last video we did some collection, we ran around and got some goodies from our goddess cubes that we got, so we are heading on in. Alright, so Lanayru, it's a long area to even get to here, and now that we're here, it's a pretty long dungeon, but a very good one. So these guys basically are like little spiders. They'll just jump. They're all over the place in this area, and they pretty much just are annoyances. They really aren't going to do much to you damage wise. I guess if they gang up on you, but alright, so store your bombs up in here. For 1 rupee. Yay. And there are some of these guys in here. What are they called? They are called Araka, or something like that. So like I said, they are easy. They're one-hit kills. Don't even really need to Z target them, just run up and slice at them. So there's a chest here that we cannot get yet. Well, we will get very soon, so. So just like outside, use the bomb flower, save your bombs. So there we go with 5 rupees. And we want to head to the right first. The switch will actually open that door that we looked at just a second ago that was locked. And there's some of the arachno guys in here, so just on the ceiling. And in here, I believe, is just a rupee, 20 rupees. Yep. Alright, so that is pretty much all you gotta do in this area. Moving on, moving on. Okay, we got some more of these guys here, which are Staldras. And we had one of these guys so far, I believe, in that the first temple. And the easiest way for these guys, if I said before, is to block their attack, I think, and then they line up for a horizontal slash, just like that. It's just really easy. Seems like if you try to slash them, and then while their heads aren't lined up like that, you just attack them. They tend to hit you a little bit. So now there is a locked door here and a key there. So there's nothing we can really do on that right side right now. So we're going to head to the left side here. And take out some of these guys. And just head on up. We'll be back in here to tackle that other section soon. And this is pretty much like one of the main areas of this dungeon. This room, it's very big, as you can see, and pretty much everything branches off of this room. So we'll be coming back to this area quite a bit as we unlock doors and do other things. This door is locked here, so we will come back. And that is locked. So what you want to do is you have to get rid of those blocks, or those boxes. Head on over and watch out for the keys. And grab the chest, which I believe is a key. Yeah, it's a key for that last room we were in. Now we cannot head up here yet. This actually will be a shortcut back in the future. So just head back to the first room that we were in. And head over to the door with the key, which is this one. And these guys basically are called Froaks, and they basically spike up like that as they get close to you. But what they do is you can bounce them off of something, and once they hit a wall, they'll blow up. And don't get that close like I just did. But you're actually going to get a weapon in this area that is very useful against those guys. So we need to head on up. Like I said, you come back to a lot of these rooms in this level, in this dungeon. There's a lot of repeat areas. Well, not a lot, but you'll come back a few times. And we need to start getting some money. Oh, forgot about that. Need to blow that up. I think, yeah, there it is. There's a bomb. Right over here. And now we can head on up and hit the switch. Now the red switches, once you leave the switch, they go back. So you have to stay on the switch. And remember, we got that speed upgrade, so this thing can go faster and it can fly longer, because we also got the stamina upgrade, and I like to upgrade that guy quick. It's just, I don't know why, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. To be honest, I haven't played much farther in the game without the stamina, so I don't know, you know, being able to go farther with it makes sense. And these are Beamos. These guys are old enemies. If you remember in the other Zelda games, you would shoot them in the eye with an arrow, which you can still do in this game. But the way you fight them now is very cool. You see the blue underneath them, you gotta swipe in the direction, and then you stab their eye when they fall down. So you basically cut them down and then stab at them, and it's they're cool. I like what they did with these guys. Now, to be honest, I've only really done this dungeon once, so this is going to be a little different. The last videos, I knew the dungeons pretty well. So we're going to start getting into the points of the game where, I mean, I've done it, but I've only done it a little bit. So it's not going to be like some of the other videos where I ran through a dungeon really fast, because I'm just used to it. Which I actually like. I kind of wish, in a way, that I was able to do this before I ever played the game and record it, but I wasn't able to. I just got what I needed to do recently, so to record games, period. So so this one, you gotta run. You want to try to stay on the left side, because that's where the fruit comes down, or else you won't make it. And then get to the right, obviously, and then back to the left. Keep getting the fruit and get over there. So we're starting to get in the areas where I've only played areas once. I have done this one twice, but I'm still gonna I might be going the wrong way every once in a while, and the dungeons do start to get more complex now. Those first two dungeons were the fire one was the first one was easiest, obviously, and the fire one, the volcano, was pretty easy as well. There really wasn't a way you could go that would screw you up. So and the dungeons just get cooler. I mean, I think they're awesome already. Just wait. They get very cool. And this is a double guy, so you gotta chop twice and then stab his ass out. I love those guys in this game. It's just a cool like reimagining of those enemies. Just very, oh Jesus, that was just not right. Very well done. And this gets that door open. Now you just basically got a book down and head on in. And we basically want, like I said, this area is a little funky for me. There is a chest in here. We aren't going to be able to get to it yet. It's over there, but as you'll see when you get close to this yellow, spikes come up, so it limits the way you can move around in this room. And I only think there's one chest. Like I was saying, I wish I could have almost done this walkthrough or playthrough, not ever playing the game. Even though it was, like, I think about a 60 to 70 hour I think my game file was almost at 70 hours the first time through, but I really took my time. This time I'm obviously I want to get everything though, just the same way. But I want to, you know, being that I did it once, it shouldn't take that long. So what you need to do is make your way. You don't want to go that way. It's pretty much a dead end. You want to make your way over. Now you can hit these guys with the slingshot too. And if they run into something, they just explode. So you can actually, you know, well, you needed to do that here. You need to break to make your way through. And they, like you see, they respawn pretty fast, because if for some reason they die, they give, you know, they let them respawn back at you quickly, so you can get where you need to go. Now here's where the dungeon item is, and it's a very cool one. And you get it pretty early in the dungeon, as you can see, but you need it a lot to get through this dungeon. And that is another brand new Zelda item, which is the Gust Bellows. And this basically is used to blow away sand and... God, sorry, I do that a lot. I'm trying to recenter the thing, but you can't do it on that screen. As you see, it's used to blow away sand and small enemies. And you could be blowing sand away all day. There's a lot of stuff in this game, in this area to blow the sand away. You'll get hearts, money, treasures, and those guys. So, and you can just blow these guys right off the edge, which is fun to do. But what these guys, what this also works on, are these guys right here. You blow them big time out, and so you just took everybody out there. And I probably shouldn't have done that, because as you can see, but I actually want to go down here anyway. Because we want to get that chest. This chest holds a rare treasure, if I remember correctly. Yes. A bluebird feather. And you can fall down here because there is a way up right here to get back to where we were. Whoops. So these guys can't attach onto you, but they can't even do any damage to me at all, so they're more of a nuisance than anything. So you need to blow this guy into those rocks, technically, like that, to proceed. You want to throw this down here, and it just makes a shortcut. I am addicted to blowing the sand, and it really never really pays off. But I may do it a little too much because I'm one of those gamers who I like to get everything. I got an amber relic there though, so that's nice. I hate knowing that I left something behind, even if it's something small. As you would probably have noticed from that one video, yeah, see, that's just a 5 rupee. I'm not going to worry about that. I had the one video earlier where I kept trying to get that one spot, which I ended up finally digging and getting like 10 rupees for it. Not really worth the time, but... So let's blow this guy down. So we have our new dungeon item. And basically after all that, this takes us to the that first block that I showed you, and this is where we got the yes, where we got that key, the first key of the dungeon. We're pretty much back at the beginning. Don't need that heart. So we'll head on down. Least favorite enemy in the game. Slimes. So we'll head on down, and we're actually going to save right here because we are at about 22 minutes or so. So we got the Gust Bellows in this one, and we will continue in the next video as we go farther in. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.